This has been a heck of a season for a variety of reasons. Ignore the fact that we tied the Washington racial slurs last week 21-21, but focus on the fact that we just won our division right now. We're going to play the Jets in what is basically a meaningless game. I'm going to hope that one, no one gets hurt, and two, that we let our guys flourish a little bit. Like, I don't want to pull these guys. The young rookies have a lot to play for. I want to keep the momentum going so that we can dominate into the playoffs, because that is what matters. Last year, we were the Buffalo Bills. We were terrible. This year, the Toronto Thunderbirds are a very, very good NFL team. Now, we do also have a couple of guys to go ahead and upgrade, Tre'Davious White being one of them. I'm going to upgrade his zone coverage because, again, I run a lot of zone. He's pretty decent in man already. So he's a 91 overall now, +1 to agility, awareness, catching, play rec, and zone coverage, and then +3 to tackle. Always good to have your corners a little bit better at tackling. Up next is our star QB, Demetrius Maddox. Of course, I'm going to go with Scrambler here. He's pretty good in everywhere else. I could maybe go strong arm, but his arm is pretty strong enough. So he's going to go to an 84 overall now. This dude is jumping up the charts. +1 to awareness, throw accuracy middle, short, and then throw on the run. He hasn't gotten a lot of pub, but Preston Smith has been one of the best guys in our team. Now, I'm going to upgrade his pass coverage because, again, he's lacking there heavily. We need him to be better in coverage. I honestly thought he'd be a throwaway guy, but I think he'll be pretty good here in the following season, too. And last but not least is the fan favorite, Mr. Z. Alston himself. This dude has been lights out. About 700 receiving yards in the season so far. He didn't even play half the year, so I'm kind of impressed by that overall. So again, we can go deep threat, slot, possession, or red zone threat. Honestly, I know it says possession is kind of where they want us to go, but I'm gonna go deep threat here. This dude is super fast. He's our long ball guy, so I'm gonna make sure we upgrade him there. He's a 70 overall. He gets a +1 to catching traffic and to deep route, and then +2 to catching. So here we are, the final game of the regular season. And look, part of the reason why he moved to Toronto is that it snows. I mean, I guess technically it snows in Buffalo, but that's besides the point, okay? We wanted the Toronto snow, not the Buffalo snow. I know they're close to proximity, but it is what it is. We are facing the Jets today. We need to blow them out. Our team has been playing a little bit too close. Sometimes we play to our competition instead of playing to our actual talent level. So today, I want to see a blowout. I want us to destroy the Jets. So we're coming out here with the ball first, and I'm kind of a little salty because the Jets probably wore all white on purpose. We've struggled traditionally when teams, match the weather with their uniforms, so we'll see what happens. I mean, how the heck are you supposed to see their players actually out there? It's pretty difficult, if we're being honest. Got a guy across the middle, wide open, and O.J. Howard, best trade we've made in a long time. After that big pass, we got another first down here. Going back to the big fella himself, Devonta Royster, and he only gets about 5. Second down, 6 yards to go. Maddox again in shotgun. A little bit of time. He's going to throw. O.J. Howard almost to his own death. So we started off strong, and now we've got 3rd down and 6 yards to go. So we got to make something work here. Again, Maddox in shotgun. Royster to his left. It's like a halfback screen here. Haven't tried one yet. Gets it out clean. He's got some blockers here, but he's not going to get the first down. So we checked, and that's a 57-yarder rather than punt or kick a field goal that may not go actually in because it's a little cold out there. We're going to opt to go ahead and pass it, and they left O.J. Howard wide open on the blitz. Got a first down now. We're at the 24. Again, a little bit of a gamble there on 4th down, but I'll take it because it worked. If it didn't work, then we're going to try to fire somebody. So Rodgers here in the Wildcat. Look at Eli Rodgers trying to get out to the edge, showing the speed. The young fella picks up about 12. Inside the red zone now. Big run by Rodgers, man. I told you, if we can't get him the ball in the air, we're going to try to give him the ball on the ground. And a couple episodes later, it works out. There's no way that's a fumble. On what planet is that a fumble? Please reverse this. The unfortunate news here is they're not going to overturn it. Not even going to look at it. We can't even challenge it. So it's going to stand a fumble. So we got to go ahead and get the ball back for our defense here. Or by our defense, and we do. Mr. Boyer says, excuse me, I got reservations for 6 at Chili's. Go ahead and give me my table, baby. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. I mean, honestly, this is what we meant to do the whole time. Make a little fumble, then get a pick 6. This is what we wanted to do. Let our defense, get a little bit of extra work. So here we are, just like we planned, 7-0. They're going to hand the ball off to McCoy, and he goes nowhere. Now, after we stop the run again, it's 2nd down and 10. Sam Darnold in the backfield. He goes across the middle, and Robbie Anderson with the big grab. Darnold back under center again. Ooh, good little play action fake. We got Smith coming through. We got a couple guys here, and oh my God, he almost picked it off, but he dropped it. I can't even lie, I'm a little mad at Tre'Davious White. We even boosted his ratings this week, okay? We upgraded him, and he still dropped it. Come on, you got to do better than that. I know it's cold, but get some hand warmers or something. Ooh, halfback screen coming. Edmonds sniffs it out. McCoy he's still shifty at 70,000 years old, and he gets the first down. We had the Jets where we wanted them, and then we let them off the hook. So here they go again. First down, 38-yard line. Right, a little bit of a cover 2 here. Got to watch the middle. Ooh, halfback toss. Poole can't get to him. Nice little juke inside, and Shady McCoy. Wearing 34 is weird, but he gets another first down. You've got to stop the running game. We were doing so good against it, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, another pick. This time Jones. Oh. Excuse me, Chili's. Yes. I know we just came. We're coming back. Reservations for 6, baby. If this flag is on us, though, someone's going to run laps in practice. If this flag is on us, I swear.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
I hope we still have the ball. Okay, so technically we do not have 2 picks, but we do have 2 pick sixes. It is what it is. So we're going back to the running game. Oh, Royster with the good spin move, but goes nowhere after that. And honestly, Royster's kind of struggled the past few weeks. He's just not getting those big games like he was, so we've got to find a way to reactivate him or do something to get his juices going again. And right here on the edge, who else but Mr. Jones himself, Zay Jones on the edge. Nice juke move, but they stand him up and drop him at the 48. 48-yard line, still up 7-0. Can't be too mad at that. Wide open across the middle is Eli Rogers. Even though Maddox fumbled, he's still having a really good game so far. He's only thrown 1 incomplete pass. He's got about 70 or so passing yards. It's just Royster can't get going on the ground. So a 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Started the 2nd quarter now. We've got to get a big play. We're going to put Rogers on a quick slant, put Jones deep, Howard on a deep post. Maddox again all the time in the world. He's got plenty of room here, and you know what? Use your own legs and get the 1st down. Got 2 guys in the backfield this time with Maddox. Little play action fake never hurt anybody, but the defense all the time in the world, and the fasty, the shifty, the small little dude who has 700 plus yards, Z Alston grabs it. Just once today I want the running game to look good so we get Devonta Royster a little bit of confidence so he can run wild, but we've struggled with that. So we're going right back to it here. Let him try to get out to the edge. Nowhere to go. We're not going to abandon the run, though. I got to stick with it and just let this young fella find some room, find some confidence. Even if it's not today, I need him to be confident for the playoffs, if nothing else. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. We've been a little shaky here. Got a guy in the red zone. This is the biggest problem for Maddox. Interception after interception. It hurts. So the Jets have the ball. 3:30 left in the 1st half, and they've definitely struggled today. In that running game, we finally stuff them after a lot of big carries. After that big loss, 2nd and 14. Here's Darnold trying to make some magic work. Obviously a passing down. Across the middle, Shane Ray is going to stop him, though, after about 5. So we've got a 3rd down and 6 yards to go. We were there, obviously, earlier. Darnold has had kind of a nightmare performance so far. This ball's thrown in. Poyer, his 2nd interception of the game. And oh, the young fella. He says, excuse me. He made some moves, and we're back in field goal position. Sam Darnold. Thanks for the belated Christmas present. We definitely appreciate it right now, man. This dude is struggling right now. Going here to the passing game. We're trying to get Royster some yards here. Royster looking like the old guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Royster we saw in the first couple of weeks of the season. 2-minute warning inside the 15. And Maddox struggled in the red zone a little bit. We're trying to get rid of it, but we took a really bad sack. So that sack by Leonard Williams is number 13 on the season. The dude has been having a monster year, and it shows. Oh, Z Alston through the middle. Let the young fella eat. Look, Orange Justice, we'll take it. With about 1:23 left, I'm anxious to see if the Jets try to score or if they... Oh, they're definitely going to try to score. They're passing here. So we're going to lock up the middle. McCoy goes out to the edge. Quick pass that we batted down. Not a good one by Darnold. So in week 17, we've seen kind of an interesting game. Some mistakes have been made for sure, but we played solid. We got a shutout. The defense is electric. I need the offense to catch up a little bit and put up some big numbers, though. We got a new half. New York had the ball, didn't really do anything, so we've got it. We're going to try to do big things. And look at Royster finding some room. And is that his first 10-yard rush? It is. I mean, real talk, Royster had 11 yards in that run, and that's almost more than he had in the entire first half on 9 carries, mind you. So I'm happy to see him actually get something. The offensive line giving him a blessing, and then we're back to the same old Royster running 3 yards. 2nd and 7 again, looking to get a little bit of production here on offense in this half. Feeling a little bit of pressure coming through. We're going to throw this one on the run. We got Howard out here, and he's running wild, and oh. O.J. Howard's a grown man. That was a huge play by O.J. Howard. And again, I'm going to toot my own horn as the best trade we've ever made right there. I mean, he has been a playmaker for us week in and week out. Now, Royster, okay, you're running over people, but you still only got 2 yards. After that really bad run, 2nd down and 8. Oh, we got our tight end wide open here in Howard, and he's going to get into the end zone. What was that? He's down at the 1? Excuse me? Okay, real talk. That was a touchdown. I'm going to sue someone, but that was definitely a touchdown. We're going to try to get our boy Royster into the end zone. He's just been struggling today. 12 rushes, 30 yards. He only gets 1 there, but guess what? It's worth a lot of points. So apparently we only have 20 points because our kicker missed the extra point. I don't know if we have Cody Parkey, sorry Bears fans, or who we have, but it's not a good look. I'm joking, and it might be too soon for the double yoink, but I know we have Jake Elliott, but the fact that he missed those makes me a little bit salty. Edmonds coming in on a big blitz, and oh my God, we have no one over top. Shane Ray, can you catch him? You can, thank you. So the Jets finally get another big play. They've only had about 2 big plays, that being one of them the entire game. Back here, 1st and 10, probably gonna run here, if I had to imagine. Ooh, good play action fake. We're watching their guys over top. Someone help out, and wasn't pretty, but it was effective. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Darnold again making a little bit of a play change. They should have just kept running the ball, because whenever they do it every 3 or so plays, Shady runs for a lot. I mean, the crazy thing is he only has 15 yards. We definitely stopped him on a couple in the backfield that have, you know, kind of skewed those yardage things a little bit, but it's 3rd and 1. We got to get a stop here. Shane Ray blitzing, coming off the edge, and Darnold, not the most intelligent play. So the Jets appear to just want to get some sort of points on the board. I probably would have went for it, honestly, in this case, but they're going to go for 3 here, which they're still going to be down 3 touchdowns at that point. But you know what? It's their decision to make. Try and get in. This one's going to be up. It's going to hook back to the right, but it is going to be good, making it a 17-point game. Deep kick out here to Z. Alston. It's going to field that one right in the goal line. He's got a guy in front. Jukes him out of his shoes. Oh, they got a problem today, as the young fella's going to pick up a lot. We've already seen Maddox throw for about 200 yards. I want to see him throw for 300 because it's been pretty far and in between for him to actually, you know, get a 300-yard passing game. That catch right there just gave our boy O.J. Howard 120 receiving yards with 5 catches. That's kind of insane. But we got to step on him. We couldn't get it to Zay Jones earlier, but to Eli Rogers we do, and he's dropped at the 4. He has 15 receiving touchdowns, and he's been dropped so many times inside the 5. That was a big one. Again, we're trying to go for 300 passing yards. We got about 260 right now. 3rd quarter's coming down to a close. Little double slant here. Z. Alston already has 1 receiving touchdown. Might get a 2nd one here if he holds on, but he dropped it. 2nd and goal now. A little bit of a different play. Gonna roll out. Got a guy, we found him, and it's the dude that I talked about cutting at the end of the year. Kroon caught it. I know, this is a little awkward. The Jets are still trying to find a way to get into the end zone. They've only got a field goal today, and we have multiple touchdowns, which I'm pretty proud of at the moment. Darnold again takes his time, finds the guy wide open. I mean, it's hard to find their receivers. Oh my God. Mr. Curse is going to go in and get the touchdown that I was just alluding to. This is awkward. So I'll be honest, we got a little bit too comfortable on defense, and the Jets went down the field, got themselves a nice touchdown, and well, here we are with Demetrius Maddox just running. Stop diving, please, just slide. Please, for the love of everything, slide. But as I was saying, we got a couple of touchdowns, and on defense we kind of laxed up a little bit, and then they obviously got their first score of the game. So it is what it is. We're going to keep moving and get the ball to Mr. Rogers again. The crazy thing too is Maddox in the second half is 7-7, which is, if you don't know, really, really good. Now he's got a guy, and that's going to be his first incomplete pass of the game, or the second half. I jinxed him. Why are we still passing up 16? Because I want to get my young quarterback some more yards. Quick little dump off here. Royster again running wild, and it's going to take 2 guys to bring him down to 32. With that pass to Royster, Mr. Maddox has over 300 passing yards in the game. It's been about time. He's thrown for 200, 250, 275, 300. Again, has been few and far between. Up the middle here for Royster's got some room. He's running over people. That is the Devonta Royster I've been waiting to see. I know he's only running for 3.2 yards per carry right now, but still, that's the best run we've seen from him in a while. So I'm going to be happy about that one. Pass to Z. Alston. Look at the young fella fight, and he almost got into the end zone, down at the 1. On the 1-yard line, we got to find a way to convert. We've thrown so many interceptions this year inside the 5. Maddox has got to get better in that territory. We're going to put Howard out here in a straight little out route. Well, they blitz heavy, and look at that. Z. Alston, another one. This game has gotten pretty ugly. 34 points for us, only 11 for them, and it was kind of a garbage touchdown, for being honest, but again, it is what it is. Shady McCoy gets a halfback screen, only goes for 3. 2nd and 8 here for the Jets. 2-minute warning is almost there. They're just looking for some sort of garbage points to make their season feel a little bit better, and that was a bad pass. So here we go, a big 3rd down today. I'm letting you know, if we get the ball again, I'm trying to score one more time. So the Jets are trying to get some sort of respect on their name. At the tight end, Roman. We're watching across the middle, and Darnold, he got sacked. So that will seal the deal. The Jets get them out of here. The Thunderbirds got a big W. Taking a look at the stats, Demetrius Maddox had one heck of a game. 130 plus QB rating, 19 of 26, 349 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception early on, but we'll overlook that. Sam Darnold, how did he do? Oh, Devonta Royster was literally a trash can in the first half, and in the second half he played marginally better, but he finished with 62 yards and 18 attempts. Not good, but 1 touchdown, which we'll be happy about. In the air for the Jets, Richard Rodgers had 5 for 77, but Eli Rogers on our side, 5 for 98, no touchdowns there. O.J. Howard, 5 for 120. Also, no touchdowns there, but we saw Z. Alston get 2 touchdowns of his own, and then the other guy, Jason Kroom, who we're not re-signing, got his last touchdown proudly in the regular season for the Thunderbirds. And on defense, we were led by Tremaine Edmonds today, 7 total tackles, 2 of those being for loss. We saw Mr. Darrell Sanders, the rookie, get another sack added onto his belt. He had about 4.5 or 5 in the year, if I remember correctly. We saw not 1, but 2 interceptions by Jordan Poyer. One of those, I would think, went back to the house, and someone else got a pick, but it didn't count because someone blocked him in the back. What a way to end the season. We had 11 wins, 4 losses, and a tie. I know, I get it, but look, Demetrius Maddox stepped up big. Devonta Royster showed perseverance. If the offensive line gets blocked for him, I think the rest of our team can hold up, because our defense right now, they are looking lights out, and everything on our table right now says championship caliber for the Toronto Thunderbirds.